Welcome to Bike Tach, your trusted channel for everything two wheels. Today, we are diving into something fun and personal: what your motorcycle brand says about you. Whether you're a die-hard Harley fan or a speed-loving Suzuki rider, your choice of bike reveals more about your personality than you might think. Harley-Davidson, the rebellious patriot. If you ride a Harley, you're someone who values freedom, tradition, and loud pipes. You're not just riding a motorcycle, you're living a lifestyle. You likely enjoy long open road cruises, leather jackets, and a cold drink at a roadside bar. You're loyal, bold, and possibly nostalgic about the good old days of American iron. Honda, the practical perfectionist. Honda riders are usually disciplined, calculated, and love reliability. You care more about function than flash, and your bike is probably cleaner than your car. You're loyal to a brand that rarely lets you down and respect the balance between power and practicality. You're the type who reads the owner's manual, for fun. Yamaha, the sporty all-rounder. If you ride Yamaha, you're versatile and performance-focused. From sport bikes to cruisers, Yamaha riders are dynamic, balanced, and not afraid of taking corners at speed. You value precision engineering but also want your ride to look good doing it. You're the type who pushes limits but knows when to dial it back. Kawasaki, the speed demon. Kawasaki riders are adrenaline junkies with a need for speed. You love raw power, aggressive styling, and being faster than everyone else on the road. You live for the thrill, love a challenge, and don't mind if people think you're a little bit crazy. You ride to feel alive, and preferably, ahead of the pack. Suzuki, the silent assassin. Suzuki riders often fly under the radar. You're humble, focused, and prefer performance over popularity. You don't care for the flash but demand results. Your ride is quick, capable, and often underrated. You're the person who surprises everyone by being the fastest in the group ride. Ducati, the exotic artist. Owning a Ducati screams sophistication with a wild side. You appreciate beautiful design, performance engineering, and exclusivity. You might be a bit of a show-off, but with taste. You live for European flair and are willing to pay a premium for the thrill. When you park your Ducati, you expect people to notice. BMW, the tech-savvy tourer. BMW riders are cerebral, refined, and love long rides with gadgets galore. You value innovation, safety, and comfort. Your motorcycle probably costs more than a small car. You like everything in control, including your heated grips and cruise control. You ride with a plan, and your GPS is always on. KTM, the wild adventurer. If you ride a KTM, you're the definition of no limits. You crave adventure, dirt, and dust. Whether it's motocross or long off-road expeditions, you love pushing machines, and yourself, to the edge. You're spontaneous, bold, and a little bit reckless, but in the best possible way. Royal Enfield, the vintage soul. Royal Enfield riders are romantic, nostalgic, and value the journey more than the destination. You love retro styling, thumping engines, and simpler times. You probably sip chai while discussing carburetors and ride with a calm, philosophical mindset. You don't just ride, you savor. Triumph, the gentleman rebel. Triumph riders blend class with attitude. You're stylish but don't need to be flashy. You probably have a favorite leather jacket and a soft spot for British engineering. You're confident, cultured, and might even read motorcycle history for fun. You ride to express individuality, with elegance. Final thoughts. Ride your personality. Your bike is more than just a machine, it's a mirror of your identity. Whether you're the rebel on a Harley or the adventurer on a KTM, own it with pride. Every brand tells a story, and yours is still being written. Subscribe to Bike Tach for more motorcycle stories, reviews, and deep dives into two-wheeled culture. Ride safe and ride true.